So this is going to be my review of the Simba mattress. As you can see here, on top I've got a mattress protector, a fairly decent padded one, just to protect obviously the underneath, and then the bedsheet obviously. Just a quick run through of what this mattress is actually made of. I don't know whether or not you can see this. On the top layer you've got the latex, which I think is probably, well, the springs are there, so probably about that much, which is a good couple of inches there of, as you can see, very spongy, supportive artificial latex. The benefit of that over memory foam is, as you can see, springs straight back, and it's back. I hate memory foam when you sink in and you try and roll over and you're left in a massive dent of your own body. I think it's horrible. I've slept on a Tempo mattress once before and I didn't plan on ever buying one of those, that's for sure. Underneath that you have the pocket springs, which are about there. They seem to be quite small. I think I can just about feel, and they're probably about that, maybe an inch, inch and a half. But then in the Super King I think there is 2,500, and they're conical, which allows them to sort of flex in and out with each other, which should in theory help allow to contour to your body better. Under that we have the memory foam, which is going to be there. As you can see, sort of slightly slower to react than the latex. The benefit of keeping that down here is you don't suffer from the effects of your body heat so much. The latex is very cooling, I shall say that straight away. If you feel yourself getting too hot at night on this, just roll over and it's just wonderfully cool. This top layer really helps with the breathing as well. I don't know, I assume it's cotton. It's so soft it's almost a shame to put on these covers, to be honest. It would feel lovely just to sleep on top of that, but obviously if you want to prolong the life of your mattress, probably not the best idea. And then underneath that we have the main base layer. As you can see, it's got these parts here which are strategically placed down the mattress. You can just about feel it. If you push down hard enough you can find them where it's slightly softer there, which is kind of designed for where your shoulders go, and it's a bit firmer here, which is where your head is, and then there's another firmer bit sort of around where your hips would be, just to give the support. Very clever, and I think all the foam mattresses these days tend to do that, and it works. It's quite good. And then on top you've got this, which doesn't say actually what it is. Hypoallergenic, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm going to say some sort of polyester cotton blend by the feel of it. It's very soft, very comfortable, and just it's very nice. As you may see, I have a glass. I'm just going to show you one of the big benefits of this mattress. My missus turns around a lot in her sleep and it's quite jarring and sometimes even wakes me up. This, however, I'm going to show this as best I can. Not a sausage. I mean, oh, nearly. And finally, it fell over. Maybe I should have filled it up with water just for a bit of extra suspense. But that has helped so much in me being able to get to sleep. My other half snores a lot, and this has really helped with that as well. In fact, to the point where she's barely even snoring at all anymore. Whether it's because of the support or the position that this mattress allows her to sleep in, the improvement has been ridiculous. And that in turn has really helped me get better night's sleep. This morning I woke up at 8 o'clock, and that's pretty much unheard of for me. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock every morning, bit of a bad neck, which I always put down to the cushions, pillows. Of this is a front sleeper pillow, which is, this is how I sleep. I would say if you're a side sleeper, then possibly this could be a bit too firm. There's, I don't know, I'm not a side sleeper myself. My missus doesn't tend to sleep on a side either. But we've got this on a divan. In the store it was on a slat bed, and it was slightly softer than this. We confirmed that when we went up there again for the second time after getting ours, just to have a look at their setup, and it was a slat bed, and I think that just allows obviously this base layer down here to be slightly more flexible. Obviously it can sink in the holes of the slats, and I think that probably makes a bit of difference. As you can see, it's quite what we got. Trying to find it. Springs, then you'll have memory foam, and then base layer, and it's quite firm. Obviously, it gives you that strong support. So yeah, if you've got a slat bed, you will find it will be slightly more towards medium than firm. On a big old divan, you're looking at more towards medium to firm. It's definitely not a firm. We have one of those in my stepdaughter's bed, and that is considerably firmer than this. And it's definitely not a medium, because our old mattress is actually a medium, and this is considerably firmer than that. So yeah, it's definitely right in the middle. I was planning on opening this up because there's a zip underneath, but I really didn't fancy having to shift all this about. It's very, very heavy. So yeah, as you can see, it passed the glass test. Sleeping on my front, this has been a very comfortable bed, and my partner, who sleeps on her back mostly, once again, she has been sleeping very well. It's cooling, it allows the body just to breathe. You know, we've had some very hot nights, and I haven't once woken up sweating like I would have done on the old bed, which was a memory foam topped. It was, I can't remember what model it was. It was from Dreams. It's not a cheap one. I think 1200 pocket spring, or maybe no, 1400 I think it was. But it's also got a 2-inch memory foam top, and I just found it too hot. The memory foam just doesn't allow you to breathe, and that's probably why they've hidden it down 3 layers down, so you don't suffer that. Instead, you get this synthetic latex, which just naturally is better. The response and the cooling, everything is just, it's just better. And as you can see, it's just lovely, and I just love squidging it. It's like a bit like you're a cat, you know. You just want to squidge it. I'm sure the cats would love squidging it, but they're not allowed in here. Edge support. I'm an edge sleeper, I have to admit. I sleep on my front. I usually put my pillow there and I sleep along the edge. I was a little bit worried because foam mattresses tend to not have much edge support, since they are just, well, a block of foam. It's probably something to do with the pocket springs combined with the very firm base layer, but there's not much. You look at the sinkage. It's sinking down to about that, which that's not bad, and it's obviously it responds instantly as soon as you get up. Even on the corner as well, you can, as you see, the top layer squishes down, but the base layer stays firm, and that just gives it that real bit of strength. Now, obviously, you're not supposed to sit on the edge of beds, but most people do, and it just, as you can see, the top layer here, right down to the memory foam, squidges nicely, and then under that, it just supports the rest, and that does make a very big difference. Yeah, I say it's been 2 weeks now. We haven't yet decided whether we're going to be keeping her or not, but judging by the night's sleep that we're both getting from this mattress, I'm pretty certain that we are going to end up keeping it. Haven't had any problems with bad necks, bad backs, which I was worried I was going to have moving from the old mattress to a new one. Your body usually needs to adjust. I think Simba themselves say you should at least give it 30 nights before returning, if you're going to. At the moment it's been 2 weeks, so we've still got another 2 weeks for that. But I just seem to have adjusted it really well. I mean, the old mattress is here. As you can see, it's a very thick one. And the memory foam is there. And you've got really, I mean, just very slow response. And it's very dense. And I just overheated so much. And then you've got these pocket springs, which are massive. But I can't really show you, but it's just, you know, soft. Even though it's a medium, I never found that particularly comfortable. And if I go over to this bed, this is Pixie, and that is Yoshi. This is a firm, and as you can see, that is very, very firm. This mattress under here is actually a very, very expensive one, which my partner's parents bought for themselves and couldn't sleep on because it was too hard. And yeah, I don't think I could sleep on that. Once again, I believe that's a memory foam topped. But it's just, I mean, it's just rock hard. Hello, Pix. Hello, Yoshi. This is not your bed, yeah? Anyway. So, yeah. For the money, I mean, I don't think I could ask for any more. This has been a really nice 2 weeks sleep. There's not much more I can add, really. I'm interested to see how it is in the winter. Like I said, if you get hot, you move, you're instantly cooled by the latex layer. Your body just feels that your heat just dissipates through it, and it breathes. How that's going to work in the winter, is it going to mean it's cold? I've always found with the old mattress, which had obviously the really big pocket springs in the winter it did get very cold. And with those pocket springs, obviously you've got a lot of air under there. Even though it's on a divan, the mattress obviously breathes and cold air gets inside it. With this, you've obviously got the hard foam at the bottom. And that's going to be very hard for the cold air to penetrate right into the middle where you sleep. And I think this could help with that. I reckon this could be warmer in the winter as well. Obviously I can't tell that yet, it's slap bang in the middle of summer, as you can see. So time will tell on that one, but with the latex layer sort of kind of spreading your heat out, I reckon this, yeah, it could be nice. I've got a very sort of nice, really nice, decent quality mattress protector on there just to protect it all, and then obviously a normal bed sheet. It's almost a shame. I really wish this cover came off the mattress easily, so you could just sleep straight on it, because it is so lovely and soft. But I would recommend buying a very good quality mattress protector. Don't buy a cheap one, they're crap and not even worth it. And then just enjoy your sleep. There isn't much more I can add. It's been a really nice 2 weeks of pretty solid sleep, I have to be honest. Very impressed and very happy with the price that we paid. We got this from John Lewis. It was delivered a few days later. They even brought it upstairs for us and offered to unpack it, but why would I let them do that? Because that's quite fun. I'd very much recommend it. And with the 100 nights guarantee, you've got absolutely nothing to lose as long as you can afford to invest that amount of money in a temporary time frame in case you don't like it. Go for it. There isn't much more I can say. It's just a brilliant night's sleep. You can't really complain about anything.